This issue is not just about stopping the trade itself, of course. It's about stopping the factors that are pushing people towards it. In our report, we saw women and children being targeted for recruitment by these drug networks. Is there any evidence that the government or security forces are doing anything to protect them?
What is the evidence is that we have raised reports more than once in this government, which is it's less than a year has been in place. In our reports that this is a crisis and you have to pay attention, and this is a health crisis and a social crisis. We have never heard a single word back from the government that they pay attention to this issue. So this is the problem. When you don't have the government that pay attention and see this as it is, as a silence war in Iraq, another threat to the Iraqi societies, especially in the southern cities where the unemployment and poverty is very high, and these communities are exploited by these criminal groups. This is the tragedy. We don't have any response from the government. You have the Human Rights Commission see that as a human rights abuse in the prisons, and the prisons are not the solutions for these people who are using. Especially the addicts, those who use that drug, not the smugglers. And the lack of the security forces, they not being enough fund for them, and they are in sometimes there's no patrolling in the border, and when they are exporting these kind of drugs, and there's no patrolling in the neighborhood that are the numbers are indicating that there are more trade going on in these neighborhoods. And even during the night, there's no policing in those areas. So these are all connected to the lack of the government, and the government doesn't have a policy. What we want the government at least to pay attention, and then the international community, which they are helping us in the fight against ISIS, but also for, helping us in empowering civil society organization. You have seen in your report, there's only one organization under huge pressure that they are doing some good work in Basra, but not in other cities. You need dozens of NGOs need to be trained to do the work and to help the Iraqi society, Iraqi communities to tackle this issue. But first of all, we need the government to pay attention. I hope this program on CNN will make them to pay attention.